Okay, good morning. I'd like to welcome everybody to the February 1st, 2024 Board of Public Works and Safety meeting. Roll call, please. Here.
Here.
Here. Are there any conflict of interest statements?
No.
Approval of the minutes of the meeting of January 25th, 2024.
Motion to approve those minutes.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Bid openings, I don't see any. Number 6, matters from the department heads or their representatives. I don't see anything, so moving on to correspondence, letter A. Correspondence received from Dean Button requesting the approval for change order number 2 in the credit amount of $448,764.02 for the removal of the subgrade treatment for the 2022-2 Community Crossings 177th and 179th reconstruction.
Good morning to the board.
And that was a lot to say. Good morning.
Yes, there's a lot there. The project that we received a 50-50 grant from the Indiana Department of Transportation is complete. This is truing up the completed work. We came under significantly on a line item for subgrade treatment. That's the bulk of the reason why there are other changes, but that's the main reason we're under budget for that. And we'll have to reimburse the state half of this money because it's a 50-50 share, just so you're all aware of what's going on. And I'd ask for your approval of the correct, deductive change order. Thank you.
Motion to approve.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Thank you.
You're welcome. Letter B, correspondence received from Jeffrey Long, Assistant Chief of Police, requesting the approval of on a disciplinary matter.
Motion to approve.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Yeah. Letter C, correspondence received from Ron Novak requesting the approval of the proposed license agreement renewal with Remediation Management Service Company and its representative, Antia Group, to allow access to city property at the intersection of Roosevelt Street and White Oak Avenue to perform work.
Morning.
Good morning, Mr. Novak.
This is a ongoing sampling that's been on for 20 years at this location due to a pipeline leak. This is the responsibility of BP Pipeline, which is a successor to Standard Oil and Amoco Oil. They basically sample to report to the state of Indiana on the results of contamination in that area from that pipeline leak, which was at the south side of the Grand Calumet River at that intersection. This is required by IDEM. They've been very cooperative with us and have handled all the safety matters, and I recommend approval.
Motion to approve.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Letter D, correspondence received from HC3 Board of Directors requesting to hold their annual St. Patrick's Day Parade for Saturday, March 16th, 2024 with attached route.
Motion to approve the request.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Letter E, correspondence received from Larry Fentress, Hammond Mohawks, requesting to hold their Memorial Day Parade on Monday, May 27th, 2024 with attached route.
Motion to approve.
And I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Number 8, matters from board members. Anything?
No, sir.
Nothing? New business. Number 9, letter A, right-of-way permit received from engineering submitted for approval.
Good morning. We have one right-of-way, and it's actually Florida Avenue. It's Homes of Distinction. They're putting in to cover the entire gamut of the 13 lots. So actually, I can't see them really using the street much, maybe for a concrete truck or something to do sidewalks. And actually, today they broke ground, so I would recommend approval.
Thank you, Mark.
Motion to approve.
Thank you.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Letter B, request from Councilman Salinas requesting a no dumping sign to be placed on the northwest corner of 150th and White Oak Avenue.
No objection.
The only question I have, Dean, is somebody mentioned it might be on private property. Is that, do you know if that's?
I can do it if you refer to engineering.
Yeah, the councilman reached out to me yesterday about it, but I was over the phone, so I don't know if it is or not, but it might be.
Okay.
We'll refer to you.
Look at it, but generally we can put those signs in the right of way. But I'll look at a better location and make sure the location's okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Motion to refer the matter to engineering for follow-up.
And I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Number 10, old business, status for letter A, recommendation request for proposals regarding 6110 Calumet Avenue.
So as the board's aware, I think they were open last week, or there were no actually responses to the request.
Right.
However, there was a letter from a budding landowner, Swanell, who has offered the full amount that the average of the two appraisals. So we would request that the board accept that offer, and then I will work with Linda to finalize the paperwork.
Thank you.
Motion to accept the offer and forward to law department for further.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Very soon.
Thank you very much. Letter B, status for 424 Goslin, AKA 4504 Toll.
Yes, so as you are aware, this is the property owned by a gentleman that was here a couple weeks ago. Why am I forgetting? Thank you, Mr. Castiglione. And he, I believe, as he was here, said that he was going to allow an inspection, and sure, I'd go down and pay for it. And I don't believe that's happened. In fact, I believe he mentioned to Mr. Luter that he was going to be unavailable.
He was waiting for his attorney to see when he was available.
See when he was available. Okay. So we didn't, I don't believe we entered the order. I don't have it in here. Good look, January 4th.
Good either.
I can't remember, but
You
I
have to go back and look at my notes if we entered the order or not. So anyway, this is an ongoing issue. It's been ongoing for years. As the board knows, the condition of the property is such that we're unable to really, the outside is all boarded, kind of boarded up.
Right.
Plastic on the windows, things like this. So I'll let Mr. Luter update as well, but I think we'll either want another status. I just want to check and see if the order was entered, but I don't know if I have that information.
So I did make 2 attempts to speak with Mr. Castiglione this week. Once left a message, second day he did answer the phone, told me, only find out when my attorney is available. As everyone's aware, Mr. Kearney will vouch to it as well. Mr. Castiglione has a habit of accusing city officials of asking for bribes. So as the Assistant Chief of Police, when I do get this scheduled, can I take a police officer with me with a body cam to ensure that, I'm not asking for anything or he's not offering anything?
100%, and I believe in that meeting, we were more than fair with him. So I don't know if the order was entered, but if it wasn't, can we enter it today just in case it was not? Or do you want a status still before we make that decision?
The only thing I don't have is I was trying to find my notes regarding whether we entered the order.
Yeah.
If we didn't, Linda, do you have those from the minutes from the 4th?
I'm looking.
Okay. That'd be the only thing that would hold me up, Mr.
Gotcha,
President.
gotcha.
Is that I want to make sure that if we didn't enter the order, we need to do that. And we need to at least have a hearing on that so I can present the evidence to the board.
Gotcha.
To make sure that that's all locked down. So can we maybe just set it for next week?
Next week?
And then that way we can finalize this. I should have had that in my file, but I don't. There's several orders from the 4th that haven't been recorded yet for various reasons, but.
Okay, so are we going to give him a notice to be here next week if,
Can you send that notice out?
just so he can't say we didn't?
Yep.
Okay,
And just for the record, the respondent in the demolition matter is Lake County Trust Company as trustee of trust number 5393, 8628 Greenwood Avenue, Munster, I believe is, and I can get that to Linda as well. So.
okay.
Motion to set the matter for status for February 8th, 2024.
I second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Okay, moving on to number 11, rental registration hearings. Letter A, rental registration for 4025 Cameron Avenue. Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, good morning.
Can you give us your name, please?
Brenda Avalos.
Brenda is your first name? Can you pull that mic just down a little bit? You can just pull it toward, there you go.
Okay.
Okay. Can you tell us what happened in 2023?
I forgot. I got sick in January. I usually pay it in January all these years. And I got sick, February came and I forgot. That's all. I don't have excuse.
How long have you owned the property?
For maybe rented,
Yes.
maybe 6 years. I don't remember quite, but
Is
I
this the
think,
first time you've missed?
yeah.
Yeah, our records indicate they've been the owner since 2002. Their home address is listed as 4624 Henry. They lived in the Henry address since 2016, it appears, and it's been registered every year with the only exception being 2023. The one thing I would like to note is that there is still a homestead tax exemption being claimed on this property. So as you know, we typically do, we would request that they complete this form. The highlighted areas need to be filled out, and then at the bottom, signed and dated, because you are only allowed to claim a singular homestead exemption on your primary residence, okay? So as long as we can have the form completed and given back, so we can get that adjustment made, this is the first time they've missed registrations.
Okay.
Motion to waive the late fee pending the removal of the homestead exemption.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Ma'am, we do only extend that, one time usually, so make sure that doesn't happen again, okay?
Yeah, I'm
Okay, thank you, have a good
Thank
day.
you. You
You're
too.
welcome. Okay, the meeting is now open to the public. Does anybody have anything like to say?
I apologize, I was not present during the agenda item about department heads. I needed to mention them to the board. The board's well aware of the situation at 2834 Ruth. I wanted to let the board know that the owners did appeal this board's decision. It's now pending in Lake Superior Court down in Crown Point. I am working to get a hearing on that to show the judge that I believe that the board was correct in its decision to enter the order of demolition. I did run into Mr. Ratliff on a separate matter regarding a property on Chestnut in court yesterday, 2 days ago, on Russell Street. And he indicated that he is in negotiation with a company that may be demolishing it themselves. So I don't know where that goes. We'll see what happens. Obviously, we want to keep moving. This board is opening bids on that property on the 15th. I believe we can continue to do that until the court makes a decision. However, we won't be able to issue permits for that demolition. So I just wanted to mention that to the board.
Thank you.
Okay.
Anybody else in the audience like to speak?
Chris?
Open to the public?
Anybody else?
Okay.
Motion to adjourn.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.